Hello. In this Zoom video, we're going to walk you through how to set up and use the streaming services that are built into Zoom. So right now, I've just logged into my profile, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my settings. And one thing, I usually just do a search, so I'll do a find, and I'm going to find for streaming. All right, and what I want to do is I want to turn this on. That's the first step, and you can decide which ones you want to use: Facebook, Workplace by Facebook, YouTube, and then custom services if you want them. So I've just turned on the basic ones that we use on a more regular basis. So that's turned on. I can then go back up and set up a new meeting. This is a pretty simple process of just setting up a meeting just like you would normally. Description, all the content in there. Go through. You can see our other videos on how to set up a meeting to make sure you have everything that you want correctly. I would always recommend make sure you have your meeting automatically record. And so go through that process and hit save. Now that you have this meeting set up, we'll see if we want to go ahead and start it. And you'll see down here, as I'm looking and doing a preview of it, there's live streaming. And if you click on that, it gives you an overview of and instructions to remind you what to do. So after starting the meeting, you're going to click more and you're going to be able to turn on and activate these. Now, the key is to go ahead and make sure that you are logged into your services. So I'm going to go ahead and log into Facebook and make sure that my profile is there. You want to do this before you start the meeting. I also highly recommend testing it. And when I say you want to make sure that you're logged in, you also want to make sure that this account has access to your business account. So once you have that set up, and they all have to be synced up. So there's some great tutorials on how to make sure you do that. I always highly recommend practice before you do anything of like this. So now going to switch screens. All right, the meeting is now live, and I'm going to click more, and now it gives me the option to live on Facebook. And when I do that, it pulls me back into Facebook, requesting access. I say continue, and you're going to walk through this process. This is why it's really good to do this in advance to get that set up. All right, you'll see live stream on Facebook. Go through that process. You want to check your meeting. All the descriptions are there. You can change your settings if you want this to be a public, a friends, and an only me. And you can also choose to share it on your timeline, your page's timeline, or a group. So choose where you want to do it. So I'm going to just do it on mine for right now, and then I'm going to go live. So you're going to want to do all of this before your meeting starts. So you'll see right now it takes a little bit. So you're going to want to do this. Usually I say the day before, go through, do a dry run with your group. Make sure everybody understands, everybody's logged in. And then 5 to 10 minutes before your actual meeting is about to start, go in, get this set up, and go live. So now we can see that we're live here. And if I flip back over to my Zoom information, it also shows that as well. If you do test, you're going to want to go into your accounts and go ahead and delete any of the live versions that we have, or of any of your tests that you have, and go from there.